All right, it's 100 days of Keto Chow. Today is day 24. And I keep on forgetting to report on my weight loss so far during the, I guess, day 24 days that I've been doing this so far. I'm down, as of today, 15.8 pounds. So, oh, and here comes my wife. She's going to say hi. And there's only 4 days left in the DietBet challenge. Right?
Right.
Yeah. I cut my finger this morning. And the first thing I thought of was, oh, I could totally check my ketones. But most ketone and glucose meters are calibrated for capillaries from your fingertips, although that's pretty close right there. I was cutting apart an ice scraper and scratched my finger across the ice scraper. It was great.
It was opening an ice scraper.
Yeah, opening an ice. Well, there was two of them that were zip tied together, and yeah. This morning I checked my breath acetone on the level breath acetone ketone tester, and I was at like 233 parts per million. The scale on the front goes up to 6, and in the past I've been doing like 80 or 90. And I think I talked about this yesterday, that I kept on thinking that the numbers I was getting were wrong, and so I actually swapped out the sensor, recalibrated it, but even so, it's, if I use the calibration gas, which there's one for 2 parts per million and one for 4, it's still reading correctly. So I guess my breath acetone is that high. And there's not a direct correlation between blood ketones and breath acetone. The breath acetone, from what I remember, has more to do with how much fat you're metabolizing and not so much how many ketones you have in your blood, which those kind of go hand in hand. But anyway, so it's interesting that it's that high. My blood ketones this morning were only 2.1. I generally don't like to check them in the morning just because they tend to be lower. Because there's this thing called the dawn phenomenon. And when I was Googling that was my very first introduction to Dr. Jason Fung way back in the day. So the dawn phenomenon is before you wake up, your body, it starts to release cortisol, and it gets you ready for the day. So your blood glucose will typically be higher in the morning, dawn phenomenon, and your blood ketones will correspondingly also tend to be quite a bit lower in the morning. And I guess that's because your body wants you to get up and work out or something. So yeah. Anyway, I usually don't check my ketones in the morning, and they were at 2.1 today. I think on Monday, when I checked my blood ketones, they were at like 4.3, which is insane. Yeah. What else was I going to talk about this morning? Oh, we're getting serious about stuff over here at the office. We just set up yesterday a project board with a backlog, to do, in progress, and done, so that we can actually manage all the stuff that we have to get done. It's mostly for Miriam and I, but we have a bunch of the other people working on it as well. Holly this morning figured out how to create Amazon fulfillment by Amazon shipping manifests using our inventory management system. So we're really
cool. Yeah,
she knows how to do something I don't. It's great. So that's awesome. And yeah, we'll see you guys on day 25.